Welcome back, everyone. We've made it to day 16 of the challenge. We've covered a ton of ground so far in days 1 through 15, right? I mean, we've gone from flipping old textbooks to leveraging cutting-edge AI tools. But today we're looking at one of the absolute simplest digital businesses you can run straight from your laptop, the digital download blueprint for Etsy. Let's get right into it.
Now, we've all heard that classic pitch, right? Make money while you sleep. And honestly, it usually sounds like a total gimmick. But with digital downloads, it kind of shifts from this pie-in-the-sky pipe dream to a mechanical reality. You literally create an asset just once, upload it, and the system processes transactions around the clock. Okay, let's dive into this and see how it actually works.
Here is our exact blueprint for today's explainer. 1. The digital Etsy evolution. 2. Creating your first product. 3. What actually sells today. 4. The honest earning reality. And finally, 5. The top beginner mistakes. All right, starting with number 1, the digital Etsy evolution, beyond handmade crafts. Millions of people are hitting up Etsy every single month looking for instant digital files, not just physical knitted scarves and handmade mugs anymore. And this brilliantly illustrates the difference. The old Etsy model, that meant physical inventory, buying packaging, and taking those endless, exhausting trips to the post office. But the new Etsy experience, it is entirely automated. You upload a file to their servers exactly one time. After that, their system handles every future transaction instantly. We are talking zero physical stock, zero packaging materials, and absolutely zero shipping logistics. Let's move on to part 2, creating your first product, the simple workflow. So, how do beginners actually build these things? It's a remarkably simple 4-step cycle that completely eliminates overhead. Step 1, you design a simple solution, let's say a monthly budget planner, using completely free, accessible software like Canva or even just Google Docs. Step 2, you export that design as a standard PDF file. Step 3, you upload it to Etsy. And Step 4, automated delivery takes over. A customer across the globe buys the file and boom, the system instantly grants them access. You, the creator, are completely removed from the transaction loop. It's really that seamless. Which brings us to section 3, what actually sells today, 2026 Etsy trends. Right now, millions of buyers are actively searching for a huge variety of digital resources. We're talking printable planners, budgeting templates, and wedding itineraries. Small business spreadsheets, digital journals, homeschool worksheets, these are moving at serious volume. We're also seeing massive traction for fitness trackers and specialized Notion productivity templates. The common thread here? People are desperately looking for hyper-organization and productivity in an increasingly chaotic world. Now, I want you to really let this sink in. The secret sauce is not, I repeat, is not, frantically uploading hundreds of random files just hoping something randomly sticks. No way. It all comes down to this one golden rule, solving one clear problem for one specific audience. When you create a highly targeted, genuinely useful solution, you honestly don't need a massive volume of products to succeed, because you're perfectly addressing an exact market need. Let's pivot slightly and get very real in section 4, the honest earning reality, setting expectations. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is $0. Yep, zero. This is the grounded, honest reality of what most new sellers make in their first few weeks on the platform. Let's step away from the passive income hype for a second. It takes real time for search engine optimization to index your new items. It takes time for product research to translate into views, and for the algorithm to actually develop trust in a brand new storefront. There is absolutely no guaranteed income here. Traction is built on 4 core pillars: product quality, market demand, smart pricing, and continuous optimization. But as you improve and the algorithm builds trust in your catalog, consistent publishers typically see a few $100s a month. And yes, experienced shops can generate much, much more over time, but they only do so after meticulously refining their listings based on actual customer search data. All right, moving into our final section. Number 5, top beginner mistakes, what to avoid. There are 3 major traps that will completely stall a new shop, and we want you to avoid them. First up, copying other people's designs. Just don't do it. It destroys long-term brand trust, and it's a fast track to immediately intellectual property strikes. Second, using weak thumbnails. If your digital mock-up looks messy, buyers are going to assume the product is messy too. You need clear, professional images to boost those click-through rates. And third, giving up after uploading just one product. Relying on a single listing fails to capture the diverse search behaviors of the platform. A successful shop requires building out a cohesive collection of targeted solutions. So, the crucial point is this. This model is not passive from day one. You absolutely have to do the initial research, the design creation, and the optimization. But once it's established, it operates entirely without inventory or shipping logistics. That lack of shipping makes it an incredibly attractive model for creating ongoing sales. Which leaves us with a pretty provocative question for tomorrow's explainer. What content pays you long after it's published? In Day 17, we're going to analyze a model where a single asset drives long-term traffic and sales. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. And if you haven't yet, go catch up on Days 1 through 15. See you in Day 17.